sculling has started to come strong. What do you say the reason is for that?
I think we're following on from the success we sort of started last year in the quad, and I think Alan definitely inspired us all to want to. He wanted to do the singles so much this year, and for us to sort of almost go in behind him and still want to be the top crew boat. So we're continuing the quad, but only with 2 of us. That's how we see it.
Stephen, 4th place in Munich 3 weeks ago. Have you put that disappointment behind you and you're ready to go now this time around?
Yeah, definitely. I think for us it was a real kind of learning process for our first real race together, and we did learn quite a lot in Munich about each other and about our coach and stuff, and really kind of took it into this regatta and worked on what didn't work well and what worked well, and we really had confidence in everything we'd done. In training we'd been the quickest boat in a number of stuff, and it was important for us to to put some crews behind us that beat us in Munich early on in this regatta.
British sculling is going from strength to strength. First there was Campbell, and now there's Wells and Rowbotham. This is the men's double sculls final, and Great Britain are in lane number 4. And we have a sneaky outside chance of doing very, very well. Lane order: Germany up there in lane number 1, Ukraine in lane 2, France in 3, Great Britain in 4, Slovenia in 5, and Hungary in lane at number 6. But Dan, one thing is for sure, this is a very classy field.
It is the cream of world sculling here. You've got some fantastic performers in Itzhak Chop there in the Slovenian stroke seat of their double. He's a former world champion. You've got the Adrien Hardy, who was the champion in the quad last year. You've got a very, very successful British double here with Matthew Wells. Matthew Wells has won under-23 gold medals twice, and he's a very, very accomplished performer. He's also a very tough operator, and the two of them have produced. They're very up. They were very up in their heat. They produced the fastest time qualifying here in the semi-final, and I just get a feeling that they've got something really going for them.
They've got the ability to get out of the start really quickly, get into the race, which sometimes British crews haven't really got over the years. Yeah. You've got to get in the first 500, and they've got that sort of blast in them, for want of a better word.
We've got closest to us here Chop and Spick, who world champions, Olympic champions, and they like going out fast as well. And Chop is a great performer, very tough.
So we're already through 500 now. Slovenia, France and Great Britain. We're in the pack. We're placed very, very well. You can see the bouncy water here. Tailwind just starting to pick up in the middle 1,000. And now in this second 500 meters, this is where Great Britain will have to consolidate the rhythm, keep that punch going, keeping when the catch is on, Dan, it's important to keep the boat speed in from 600 to 750 meters.
Well, just watch how the Slovenians are sculling there. They're very low. They sit low in the boat and they drive. They really push the legs down very, very hard, and they're very accurate. They move very well together. Actually, off the water, they don't get on all that well, and they tend to spend as much time as they can apart when they're off the water. But in the double, when they come together in the double, they are really unbeatable. Now, if we can track them and hold on to their coattails, second half, I fancy the British with their power. They've got tremendous power. I fancy that they could actually go with these guys.
And you contrast that, you're talking about Slovenia, they contrast that, Wells and Rowbotham. I mean, they're such a tight unit. They get on so well together.
Well, they're punchier. They're not as long. They don't row such a long stroke as the Slovenians. You see, the Slovenians really, really stretch out.
So at the moment, though, it's stroke for stroke between France in lane number 3, Slovenia in lane number 5. Great Britain were a semi-final winner, and they're tucked away in 3rd position. It's okay, though, at the moment. They'll know that they've got it under control. Again, just dealing with the bounces. There we are here. We've just got Wells on the right, Matthew Wells on the right of the picture. Stephen Rowbotham is stroking it. Through the halfway mark, Great Britain in the middle of your picture there, just slipped back into 4th position. Now, though, as we come into the 3rd 500, this is where the crews just are a little bit more sort of, taking it on. They're courageous. They think, who is going to go for home just that bit quicker? Great Britain might have to change their race pattern now, their race plan, just to start stalking these leading crews.
Well, indeed. You've got Hardy in the stroke seat of the French double, who's Olympic champion in the double scull. And beyond there, the winners in Munich, Germany, up in lane 1. It's a very tough field. It's a very tough field. But they do have a tremendous finishing burst, the British double. But we can see here Chop, who was ill in Munich, and so Spick sculled on his own in the single. But Chop is back to full strength, and he's got a career going way back to 1993 when he won a medal in the pair against Redgrave and Pinsent.
So though it's stroke for stroke, as we come back, you can just see there the all-important number 4 boat of Great Britain, Matthew Wells from University of London Boat Club, Stephen Rowbotham from Molesey and Leander Boat Club. Here we're looking at the crew from France. In lane number 3, Adrien Hardy is the Olympic champion in this event from 2004. A new double sculls partner on the right, Maquette, Jean-Baptiste. And they seem to have pretty good speed. Again, though, we're looking, just tracking, still tracking Great Britain on the leading 2 double sculls. There's very little in it now for the bronze medal, but out front, Slovenia and France a length clear. They're racing for the gold. Great Britain, Matthew Wells, Stephen Rowbotham in lane at number 4 really have to lift their game. They have to raise their game and just take a little leaf out of Campbell's book, Dan, in terms of sprinting for the finish.
They do need that, but we can see France just beginning to ease up there alongside Slovenia. It looks like Hardy in the French boat there wants to spoil the birthday party for Chop, who's 34 today. He'll be hoping to try and do that, but he has a great racing record, especially over the last 500 meters. But the French move very sweetly, very smoothly, and they look like they've just timed their race very well indeed.
250 inside, Great Britain now in 3rd place. 200, Great Britain moving up. There they are, just in 3rd place. They're hunting down the silver medal crew from Slovenia. It's Top Chop and Luka Spik. And the great British supporter here in the grandstands are going wild, because this is a race now starting to be timed to perfection. Up goes Stephen Rowbotham, supported by Matthew Wells, and the Top Chop in the Slovenian boat has just caught a crowd there, bringing Great Britain up, still on the bronze medal position. There's a foot in it between Great Britain and Slovenia for the silver medal. France out front getting gold, is coming up to the line. It's going to be very close, just, and I think Slovenia will just have that silver medal. They recovered, is Top Chop recovered from catching his blade in 100 meters out, and Great Britain will have to settle for the bronze medal. So there's the finishing order: France, Slovenia and Great Britain. It's so close for that silver medal position, and they've got everything to fight for as the season progresses.
We're very pleased with the result. We're a little bit disappointed that we didn't fulfil what we wanted to do, which is to go another 2 steps on. But you know, there's another World Cup and another World Championships at the end of the year. So yeah, we're pleased and disappointed in 2 different ways.
Stephen, you still fought it well there, didn't you, in the middle part of the race? I mean, there was great fight in you. You were in there, looked like a crew that had been doing this kind of thing all your life.
Yeah, we kind of didn't have the best of starts, which was kind of our trademark, unfortunately. But at halfway, Matt just said, we've got to go now, they're moving, and we just took the rate up, and then 750 we took it up, 500 we took it up, and just had to go. And that's, sometimes you have to do some special stuff in the final to get some medals, and we just did all we could to try and get back on terms.